and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what we are putting in our advent calendar. I think this is the second year I've done it and I figure it's a good idea. I know it's a little bit late. I filmed this once, but it was a little bit out of sync for some reason and I didn't want to put that out for you guys because it was annoying me while I was editing it. So excuse the lighting, it's nighttime and my kids are asleep. Kind of the only time I can get these videos and be sneaky. I figured this would be a good video to share with you guys if you haven't stuffed your advent calendars yet. If you do them, for those of you who actually have advent calendars that you stuff yourself and aren't just chocolate. Our advent calendar we got from, I think, Walmart about 2 years ago out of their Rustic Christmas collection. I was looking for something that had pouches or boxes that were a little bigger than just like chocolate size because I really don't want to give my kids chocolate every single day up until Christmas because I feel like Christmas is a really indulgent period anyway. So I wanted something I could fit more creative little bits in and entertaining little items, and I found this wonderful advent calendar that's like a big garland or bunting. I'll show you that here. So we've had that for about 2 years now and I absolutely love it. It was exactly what I was looking for. It's big enough to stick some more fun items in and I just really love it. So if you've been around and you know me, you know I don't like to spend a ton on stuff like advent calendars. So this is an advent haul that is cheap. I think I spent a whopping $8 on all 24 days. I also like to keep it separate from stocking items. I don't want it to feel too stocking-ish, if that makes sense. So it's more like little prize bag things that I like to put in here, and then I'll alternate it with treats. So let me get started and I'll stop talking at you. Every November 1st, our kindness elves, which are just our version of Elf on the Shelf, come and set up a big North Pole breakfast. And it's a super magical, wonderful day for us. And they also fill up our advent calendar when they stop in. And this year, I think I'm going to leave this as well on the table. It's a little snow globe. We are huge Disney fans and huge fans of the Disney store. And every year you get a little snow globe with the year on it if you spend however much money shopping there. And we did a lot of Christmas shopping there already. So we got this one and it's kind of become a little collection we have going. So I think it would be fun for the elves to bring our new snow globe for the year and just add it to our little collection. I really like it. This year is Olaf and it's very cute. I'm pretty sure if you wanted though you could just purchase this from the Disney store as well. Although I don't love a whole lot of chocolate in our advent calendar, I do put some in there. So for Grayson, my son, I put these Swiss little chocolates in, and I get these from Costco. I don't count this in my price because we buy these every year. It comes in a big bag for like 14 bucks. We love them. My husband goes crazy for them, but I only put these ones specifically in for my son because my daughter is kind of turned off of them. When she was a little bit younger, I think there was a tummy virus already in her system, and she went and snuck about 15 of these chocolates, and then the next day proceeded to see those chocolates again. And so she's a little bit traumatized and she just can't have those chocolates anymore, and it really turned her off of like most chocolate in general. So I'm putting these ones in for my son because he still enjoys chocolate, and for my daughter I'm putting in just packs of Smarties because this is one of the only chocolates that she still enjoys. So there will be like one of each in each chocolate one. Now to break up the chocolate, I've purchased a few things. I just went to the dollar store. This cost me $8. Super easy, super cheap. The first thing I picked up were these little paintable ornaments. They're like those little clay kind of ornaments, and you can paint them and then hang them on your tree. I am a huge sucker for homemade ornaments. They just make my heart happy. I love having a tree full of things my kids have made or meaningful ornaments. So I just couldn't help myself by adding a little bit more, and it's a really fun advent activity. So this will be 3 advent calendar days. I'll just put 2 in each one and I'll stagger them so it's not like they're getting them too close together. In years past, I've put little kindness things little like slips of acts of kindness we could do. This year I don't think I'm going to put those into our advent calendar because I think I'm going to incorporate that with our kindness elves. And also, if you saw from a couple videos back when I explained all about our Christmas organization and things like that, then you saw that we've created a big advent calendar bucket list, which we do every year, and so that's going to keep us busy all December. The next non-chocolate item is a little bit random. My kids love the squishy little toys, and I never usually buy them because I don't like to buy things that I know are just going to wind up in the garbage. So I felt like this was a bit of an exception. So I picked up this thing of squishy dinosaurs, and there's enough for 4 days in here. They're gonna love them, and it's so simple, but my kids love stuff like this. They'll probably last for way too long and be linty and gross by the time I have to throw them away or they get lost, but I know they're gonna love these, so I put these in there. The next item were these fuzzy little socks. Now I don't know why, but socks have worked their way to be tradition into our advent calendar, which is super weird. I put them in the stockings too. I don't know, I just have a thing for fuzzy socks. So these have little fuzzy snowmen on them, and I got matching pairs so there's no arguing between my kids. And the dollar store actually has really cute themed Christmas socks, I've come to learn. So hopefully these should fit together in one of the advents if I fold them, or advent pockets if I fold them up. I just thought they were really cute, and I know my kids get so excited when they get new socks for Christmas. Christmas themed socks at least. The next item I'm going to put in there are these little Christmas erasers, and again, so I'm just going to break everything up that comes in a pack into just sets of 2, and I'll stagger them between chocolate and the other items so that they don't feel like they're getting the same thing. And yeah, my kids love erasers. My kids are homeschooled, so they are using a lot of things like this at home, and whenever I buy fun little things for them to incorporate into their schooling, they love it. So I thought this was a really good, useful thing to put in there. And then the last thing I bought were these little felt ornaments. They come in a pack of 2, and you can make little Santas. It's all already cut out, and the stitching is already like drawn in there. I thought they were really cute, and it's a good little craft activity for them to do. I think they'll really enjoy this. I actually totally forgot I still had these, and something while I was filming this reminded me, but last year I had bought too many for our advent calendar, if you saw last year's video, and so I still have some leftovers of some things I put in last year. So I think I'm going to add those, which will be great because that means even less chocolate. So last year the dollar store had these giant packs of little Christmas notepads, and I think I bought like 2 packs, and I didn't realize how many were in there. So I have a ton of leftovers, and so my kids love little notepads. They pretend to be investigators. They use them to play doctor, to play vet, to play restaurant. They love them, and they get so much use, and they're wonderful. So I think I'm going to put some of these in there because I have a whole bunch. Maybe even on days that I do chocolate, maybe I'll add like a notepad or something. And then the other thing I have that I bought too many of last year from the dollar store again were these little stickers, and they just come in this cute little themed box, and then they have just a set of Christmas stickers inside each one. And again, they were from last year, so I know they fit perfectly into our advent calendar pockets. So I think I'm going to put those in too. So that's it for what's going into our advent calendar this year. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're a really late shopper like I can be, maybe this gave you some ideas and some easy ways to fill up yours with some fun activities. Or maybe just a couple of ideas for your elves to drop off, because sometimes that's fun too. Thank you for watching, you guys, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye!